that, when it's all said and done, I would say that Tiffany Henyard's administration has been, like I said, it'll never be the same. As far as she's done tremendous harm, but one of the positives I think that's going to come out of this for the future, people are really going to be like, okay, who's running my town? What are y'all doing with the tax dollars? Because that's where America's going. And property taxes are a heavily disputed thing around the country.
And
And
you know what? I'm gonna break you.
yeah,
Let me say something.
please.
Wait, the increases that we are receiving on our property taxes. And remember, I have a building. I just got rid of it. Like I don't want it anymore. It's in Riverdale. But the property taxes that we have on our properties are astronomical right now. And the way that I'm not going to just say the Democrat, but the way that the politicians are finagling their way to their own wealth and riches is it's embarrassing. It's
Hmm.
completely like it's an embarrassment. And when people say, "Well, I don't care. I just pay my taxes and everybody else still, the white man still," well, the white man is not in office in our communities, so therefore we have our own stealing from us.
She was so greedy, and the mismanagement is so egregious now. I think that going forward, there'll never be a time that this can happen again on that level.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
and I think in all local leaderships there should be measurements in place to be able to curb the corruption and to stop the mayor, the supervisor, whoever it is that is in that position of power, so that way they can't rob the residents. Because and then they're also, and I don't know how true this is, but I saw that they're trying to pass a bill to make a recall mechanism part of a lot of the local government um, process. That way, if you're in office a year and you're not doing what you're supposed to do, or we sense corruption, we can have that option to be able to recall you. I
That's
think
a
that
good mechanism.
because of what Tiffany Henyard just showed us, and because of a lot of other mayors, the mayor of New York City, the mayor of Georgia, so it's so many corrupt politicians, not just Dalton. People always say, "Why Dalton? Why not Dalton?"
Right.
However, it should be Dalton, it should be New York City, it should be other places that are dealing with the same level of corruption that we are dealing with.
Yeah.
You can't just say that, oh, my city is better than your city, so my city deserves this mega attention. No, all of our cities deserve this mega attention because
Yeah.
all of our cities are under heavy corruption. And so how do we get together as a nation and figure out ways to stop this? It's like we can't really overhaul the system right now, but I feel like it needs an overhaul because it's so many ways or things in place where people can just steal, and
Yeah.
we'll never ever understand what's going on with our money. But you'll have people that steal $5,000 and now they're in jail for 20 years. You understand what I'm saying?
That's so
And
true.
it's
That's
like
very true.
that's the hard part about it because we have verified that through the budget where Lori Lightfoot have gave her report that Tiffany Henyard is at least over $3 million in the deficit and still nothing. We verified that she have taken the money for the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation, that cancer foundation. You use paid employees that was part of the actual board. You understand what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
still there's nothing that's done to you. You took $17,500 for sweatshirts and hoodies.
Mm.
That's for your Tiffany Cares Foundation. That is wrong. So collectively, we have to get together and make the best educated decision for our village, and make sure that we rid it of corruption. That's the only way that things will be able to start to get a positive spin. Because even when Jason get in, it's gonna be hard. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah.
gonna easy. It's gonna be hard. And him and the trustees, they have a full task ahead of them.
Well, I
It's,
think that's why Jason said that initially, that
yeah,
but the trustees said that, and then Jason also mentioned, like, I think that the outside world or the outsiders are going to continue to pay attention to Dalton, but I think everybody wants to see Dalton win. You know what I'm saying? I know I do. I mean, Dalton, like I said, it's a special place. That's my childhood. When I have dreams, a lot of times the house I'm in is still the house I grew up in. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Well, you know what? I think that's a perfect way to end this.
Oh, one more thing. Let me say one more
Yeah,
thing.
of course, please go ahead.
So the next time we talk, my goal is for us to have a conversation with Jason House.
Yes.
I'm working on arranging that for you and I, and
Okay.
I think that it would be good to get his point of view because you'll never get Tiffany on this show. Cassandra Hobson has declined you or just ghosted you.
She ghosted,
So,
but I wanted, but I wanted to know about her, but
right.
but it is what it is. I think that
Yeah.
you know, un-
I mean, you've seen enough to make a educated decision on her leadership style and the lack thereof. So I'll work on getting someone else on here that has a plan
yeah,
that is doing the work for the people and someone that wasn't even trying to be a mayor. He has a regular full time job. You
yeah.
understand what I'm saying? So this is not. He was forced to run.
Oh,
Tiffany,
absolutely. I
Tiffany don't
believe it.
understand that, and for her to be such a narcissist is ridiculous. But it's like you are the reason, and your ways are why he's running.
Yeah,
So that's my goal is to try and help get him on this platform and that
yeah,
way we can speak with him and just go from there. So I do
yeah.
appreciate you for your time for speaking
Always,
with me, and it's always a good time when we have a conversation.
always.